Hello everyone, back tuning into our latest Star Wars video. So, that's it. That is the title for Star Wars Episode 9. It's been revealed at Star Wars Celebration today that Star Wars Episode 9 will be called The Rise of Skywalker. So all of the theories about what the title will be, turns out they have all been wrong. I've not seen that one anywhere. The closest, I suppose, was the rumour a week or so ago, just the Skywalkers, which sounded very, very strange and bizarre, and it's hard to believe that would be the title. But I suppose that is probably the closest to the Rise of Skywalker. So we have our title at last, and we also have a teaser trailer. I'm going to talk about teaser trailer. In fact, I may do a little trailer reaction video next. What do I think about The Rise of Skywalker? So I think that's a pretty good title, actually. I think out of the sequel trilogy films, that is by far the strongest title. The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, The Rise of Skywalker. I think that one really does work well, actually, as a title, and clearly they are trying to do the damage, undo the damage of The Last Jedi, where they, of course, killed off Luke Skywalker. So this very much harks back to the idea of a resurrection for Luke Skywalker. They know the fans are very, very unhappy with what happened at the end of The Last Jedi, the way Luke Skywalker was killed off. And they want the fans to know that Skywalker is going to play a big part in Episode 9. Of course, it's possible that doesn't necessarily also relate to Luke. It might relate to any offspring that Luke has had, so it could be the rise of the Skywalker name, as we know so little about Luke's time between Return of the Jedi and the sequel trilogy. I mean, in two films, The Force Awakens and also The Last Jedi, we've basically told nothing really about what Luke had been up to between the end of Return of the Jedi and where we find him at the end of The Force Awakens. So it is possible, of course, that he might have had an offspring. There might be another Skywalker that's going to come into the saga during Episode 9. That's a possibility. Another possibility, of course, is Rey. Rey having some sort of connection to the Skywalker. She was told in The Last Jedi that she's a nobody, but maybe it turns out that Kylo Ren was lying. Possibly she does have a connection to the Skywalkers, and then the Skywalkers would rise with her. It's also possible Anakin will be back in some form or another. In fact, I would say very likely that at least some form of Anakin will be back, whether it's the Hayden Christensen form of Anakin or something else, I don't know. But certainly it is possible, very likely I would have thought that Anakin will be featuring at some point through Episode 9. So whoever it relates to, I think they want us to think that it relates to Luke, though. So whoever it relates to, clearly the Skywalkers are rising in Episode 9. And as I say, that's the best title of the sequel trilogy by far. I think that is by far the strongest title. The other two being very banal, very weak, but that's a really strong title. And I think it's also quite surprising as well. So they haven't surprised really with the titles of the last two films, The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, very sort of derivative, rather dull, banal titles. But I think that's a very strong title, The Rise of Skywalker. I think it's a surprising title. I never anticipated The Rise of Skywalker. I saw no speculation about The Rise of Skywalker. So I reckon that is easily the best title of the sequel trilogy. I'm very, very happy with that title. In fact, it's one of the first things I have actually been happy about with the sequel trilogy, to be honest. So, I mean, it's only a title. Doesn't really mean anything at all in terms of the quality of the film. But I think they are trying to send out a message, and this may become more apparent during the trailer. We're going to talk about that in the next video, that I'm hoping to upload in around half an hour or so. I think they are trying to undo the damage that we did that they did with the Last Jedi, and I think the first step on that sort of recovery of the Star Wars saga, because it is a saga that's in crisis, it's a franchise that's in crisis with a lot of very, very unhappy fans. I think the first step in undoing that damage and trying to right the wrongs is the title, The Rise of Skywalker. It's a really good title. It's very surprising. For the first time, Disney, Lucasfilm have been able to surprise me, and I'm really, really happy with that. Let me know what you think in the comments to the title, Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. Please let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. We're going to be back very shortly with the trailer. So watch out for that very, very shortly. Alright, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.